Have you ever been told that feeling weaker as you age is just normal? That's exactly what one 82-year-old man was told when he could barely get out of his chair. His legs trembled, his arms had lost their strength, and every doctor said the same thing. That's just part of getting old. But he refused to believe it. Instead of giving up, he made one small, surprising change to his diet. And within just 3 months, not only could he stand tall again, but his blood work looked like it belonged to a man 30 years younger. So, what was his secret? It wasn't eggs, it wasn't meat, and it wasn't a fancy supplement from the pharmacy. It was a natural, everyday food source, one that scientists now say activates muscle protein synthesis, the exact process your body needs to rebuild and stay strong in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. According to the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, this food triggered the same muscle-building response in seniors as in people decades younger. And the best part? It's affordable, easy to find, and even more powerful when paired with a few other unexpected foods I'll share with you today. If you're over 60 and worried about losing strength, feeling tired, or slowing down, then stay with me, because what you're about to learn could transform how you feel in the next few months. And yes, some of these foods will surprise you. One of them even sounds like the devil, yet it works miracles inside your muscles. But before we dive in, welcome to The Immunity Edges, where we bring you research-backed strategies to help you stay stronger, sharper, and healthier at any age. If you're new here, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and tap the like button if you want YouTube to show this life-changing information to more seniors around the world. Now, let's begin the story of how these natural proteins are quietly outperforming eggs, shocking doctors and restoring energy in people just like you. The protein power. Most people overlook. For decades, eggs were considered the gold standard of protein. Eat your eggs in the morning, they said, and you'll stay strong. But here's the shocking truth. Several natural foods contain equal, or even 10x more usable protein for seniors. Take lentils, for example. At first glance, they look humble, almost boring. But once you put them on your plate, you'll notice something amazing. 1 cup of cooked lentils delivers 18 grams of protein, plant-based, gentle on the stomach, and powerful enough to trigger muscle repair. And here's the key. When paired with simple whole grains like brown rice, lentils form a complete protein, giving your muscles every single amino acid they need. Not only that, but lentils are packed with magnesium, iron, and folate, nutrients that boost oxygen in your blood, support energy, and stabilize blood sugar. That means fewer energy crashes, steadier strength, and a body that feels fueled throughout the day. Unlike red meat or processed shakes, lentils don't bloat you or upset digestion. In fact, their fiber feeds your gut microbiome, and new research shows gut health is directly tied to muscle retention in older adults. So, when that 82-year-old man swapped his heavy breakfast for a simple bowl of lentil stew, his muscles finally began to respond. The science lined up with his results. Fiber and protein working hand in hand to build strength from the inside out, and lentils are just the beginning. The tiny seeds with a big secret. Now let's move from the bowl to something even smaller, tiny seeds that many people confuse with marijuana. But don't let the name fool you. Hemp seeds are completely safe, completely legal, and one of the most complete plant proteins in existence. Just 3 tablespoons provide nearly 10 grams of protein, loaded with all 9 essential amino acids. For seniors, that's a game changer, but hemp seeds go beyond protein. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation, soothe aching joints, and keep your heart healthy. Think about it. Stronger muscles, smoother movement, and a healthier heart, all from a sprinkle of seeds. They're easy to use too. Add them to your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or stir them into Greek yogurt. Suddenly, you're not just eating, you're fueling your body like a younger version of yourself. And here's something fascinating. Hemp protein is gentler on digestion than many animal proteins. For older adults who often struggle with bloating or sluggish digestion, this makes hemp an easy, comfortable way to rebuild strength. It's like nature packed muscle repair, joint relief, and heart health into a tiny shell, just waiting to be unlocked. The nighttime secret doctors. Almost forgot. But what happens when you sleep? Most people think muscles only grow when you're moving, exercising, or eating. In reality, much of your repair happens at night, while your body rests. That's where cottage cheese enters the story. It may sound old-fashioned, but this humble food contains a slow-digesting protein called casein. Unlike fast proteins, casein releases amino acids gradually, feeding your muscles hour after hour as you sleep. In fact, one study showed seniors who ate cottage cheese before bed had muscle repair rates as high as younger adults who drank post-workout shakes. That's the power of giving your body steady fuel, even in the quiet hours of the night. A simple half cup of cottage cheese with peaches or cinnamon before bed could mean the difference between waking up weaker or waking up restored and energized. The morning fuel with hidden benefits. Now imagine waking up, feeling rested, and fueling your body first thing in the morning with Greek yogurt. Creamy, satisfying, and packed with both casein and probiotics, Greek yogurt is more than just breakfast. Its slow-release protein works all day to protect your muscles, while probiotics strengthen your gut, the key to absorbing all that protein effectively. For seniors, this combination is priceless. Strong muscles, healthy digestion, and stronger bones. Thanks to the calcium in every spoonful. Mix it with flax seeds, berries, or cinnamon, and suddenly you've got a powerhouse meal that tastes indulgent but works like medicine. The food that sounds evil but heals your body. Now, here's the surprise I teased earlier. A food that sounds like trouble but is actually a blessing in disguise. Black beans. Don't underestimate these little legumes. They're loaded with 15 grams of protein per cup, 15 grams of fiber, and magnesium that fuels your muscles at the cellular level. And here's where it gets really interesting. Black beans stabilize blood sugar. For seniors battling energy dips or pre-diabetes, that stability is gold. A healthier gut, stronger immunity, and better recovery, all hidden inside a simple bean. Pair them with brown rice, add a dash of cumin, and suddenly, you're eating a dish that rivals meat in its protein power without the digestive burden. The protein that unlocks youth again. Finally, the star of the story, whey protein. Now, I know what you might be thinking, that's just for bodybuilders, but science says otherwise. Whey isn't about bulging muscles, it's about restoring vitality. In fact, studies show seniors who consume just 30 grams of whey daily experience muscle growth similar to people decades younger. Here's why. Whey protein is rich in leucine, the amino acid that flips the switch on your body's muscle-building machinery. After 60, your body resists regular protein, a condition called anabolic resistance. Whey bypasses that barrier like a master key in a rusty lock. And it doesn't just repair muscles. Whey stabilizes blood sugar, improves recovery after walks or light workouts, and is so easy to digest that many seniors feel more energized within a week. A simple shake with whey isolate, blended with berries and cinnamon, could be the missing link between fatigue and a new sense of strength. When we step back, the story becomes clear. Strength after 70 isn't about doing more push-ups or lifting heavy weights. It's about feeding your body the right fuel, lentils that quietly power your muscles, hemp seeds that heal inflammation and joints, cottage cheese that repairs you as you sleep, Greek yogurt that protects both bones and gut, black beans that stabilize energy and rebuild from the inside out, and whey protein, the modern ally that breaks through aging's resistance. These aren't expensive supplements or gimmicks. They're simple foods, hiding in plain sight, waiting to restore your confidence and independence. So ask yourself, which of these will you try this week? Imagine what your next 3 months could look like if you gave your body these tools every single day. If this video gave you a new idea, a fresh approach, or simply inspired you to take back your health, please do me a small favor. Tap the like button so more seniors see this life-changing information. Comment below, which protein are you adding to your meals first? And subscribe to the Immunity Edges for weekly science-backed strategies to keep you strong, sharp, and thriving. Because after all, aging is inevitable, but weakness doesn't have to be. With the right foods, you can stay strong, vibrant, and independent, no matter your age. Here's to your strength, your energy, and your best years still ahead.